Hey, how yous doing? How yous doing? We've got DJRS. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Aye.
Well, I would point that microphone up that way, or you could even do what I'm doing, just hold it. But I'm sure. I'm sure.
Is that better?
There you go.
Can you hear me on it? Yeah.
Aye, cameraman over here. So I'm in with DJRS studio. I know. Can you hear you?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
I don't need that one. Cameraman's turned away. Right, get back over here. Right, there we go. Right, so we'll get loads of vinyl to get through the night, haven't we? In the background, what have you got?
So in the background we have playing. We have Barracuda and Somersault.
You see that? Is that what the track's called? Barracuda and Somersault?
Somersault, yeah.
Let's have a wee listen.
Yeah, up a bit louder.
Here we go. We're over here. Oh. Do you know what? Yesterday, see the track Wednesday?
Yep.
Sounds very similar to that.
Yeah, that inspiration comes from that.
Right, alright, well there you go. There you go.
Because I love a haunting track like that. Just, takes me somewhere else.
Yeah, I love it as well actually. And you know that I'm a big gatherer of trance at the moment. I don't know what you were trying to do sitting over there. It likes you. It wants me just to sit on the left-hand side.
Do you want me to move over a bit?
No. It prefers you. It's like more handsome than this guy with a hat. Like a shady guy. Are you coming over this way? Anyway, you can turn that down a wee bit.
Yeah.
So Barracuda, who was it you were saying?
So it's Barracuda and the song's called Somersault.
And the song's called Somersault?
Yeah, that's the original mix.
For what year?
Oh, 1998 or something like that. I'm not 100% on the year. It might be before that. I can check it. I can turn it off and check it for you.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't know what year it was from.
No, you said that you just had a new bunch of
£2.
£2.
Yeah.
Absolute steal.
Yeah.
Absolute steal.
Yeah, because I bought a bundle, I got it for £1.
If you actually look at my wee Facebook feed, it's been like a pig in shite. Because you went away to go and make us something to eat and left me in your wee studio, and I was taking pictures and videos of everything. So Barracuda, I like it. It's more, I would say, early electronic. How? No,
I would say kind of. It's a kind of progressive trance track. I would say, yeah, it's definitely
progressive trance. Yeah,
you probably would have found that on one of the Euphoria albums back in the day.
So, what's the next one that you're going to give us?
So I'll pick a couple, and then you can just pick some random ones.
No, well, there's a couple that I will want to talk about, because I know I did say put away the Red Monkey stuff, but you left me to play with that, and there was some outrageous stuff. But I want to go through your new ones, the ones that are a surprise to you, and it's a first listen as well.
Yeah, so this one here.
I don't know. Did any of you hear my remix of this?
A nice wee plug, yeah. I thought I'd bring it out for that because...
if you missed it, you can get it on Mixcloud on this week's Party Den show with me and DJRS, and that's this original there. I love it. Fluke and groovy feel. There is on this... There's still 4, but did you know have a 12 that was a flip out? It was orange.
Double was a promo. Yeah. It was a promo copy. So the promo copy, unfortunately, it got lost in movement around. Obviously. Yeah. So that's.
But this has got Gobble Chalk Bomb,
and I'm sure we've got
Nutty Chip Cornet.
We've got another Fluke track
Bubble.
as well.
I'll give you this one back.
So I'm not sure if you've heard Bubble before, but it's a good track.
Is that what you playing for?
I was going to.
Is this Bonsai? I've seen that the Bonsai label. Ooh.
So, famous producer, DJ, artist, Yeah, I mean, I'm not how to pronounce his name, the Router, but you've definitely heard his name. So that's as an early bonsai track. That track's from
Is it JUSTGLEN?
yes, and this is rhythmic bass. 2 mixes on it. You've got the rave mix, which is obviously kind of traditional type rave music, warehouse stuff, and then you've got the progressive mix on it as well. But that label, you'll find most of the kind of tracks by Bonsai are still fairly expensive.
And even that logo, I mean, I would have that on one of my skip caps. I love it.
Yeah,
it's absolutely brilliant.
There's
what a label!
I mean, it's this is.
Wait, was Bonsai in Italian or
Bonsai? I'm pretty sure.
No, it's Scottish.
Oh no, Bonsai is European.
European
label. Yeah, I'm not sure what it meant. It's more. I'm going to assume it's German. A German, because there's a lot of German stuff that was brilliant back in the day. And again, that was a £2, but because I bought so many, she basically done a deal with me, and a lot of these came down to £1.
Yeah.
Because as you can see here, the actual piece of vinyl is in perfect condition, but I'm going to have to re-glue that just to get it into really good condition. I don't sell my records again. I just keep them.
Honestly,
prized assets to me.
Honestly, this is a treasure trove of vinyl, and he's done so well. Oh, typical.
Coffee break already. While that's getting answered, I'll put this on so you can hear it.
No, I'm not answering that.
Oh, is that a sparkle?
No, I don't know. Oh, I'll do that. I'll get another wee video one. Right, so what were we doing there?
So we're on that bonsai.
Oh, so we're dropping bonsai here.
Yeah, I thought I'd stick that on.
Wait, we get back into the groove.
So
you back with us?
Yeah, this is the.
Does that scare you?
It does, aye. It's just so.
What you did? Right, let's go back over here. Right, there we go.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the bonsai track. This is just Router. This is rhythmic bass, and this is the original rave mix.
Let's have a wee listen. I know that we're playing from the background sound. Anyway, so hopefully the camera can pick it up. No, so hopefully the camera can pick it up. So, what would you class this style?
So
that would be.
So he's German house, German progressive. I mean, you could even put it into the techno category, melodic techno, because he obviously his kind of music always has a break in it. Always has something interesting happening about maybe 2 or 3 minutes into it. It's always amazing. There you go. You know all these sounds. And really, on that label, there's not a bad track.
I love it. Do you know one of the favourite things about tonight, right, is just picking up anything and it's just iconic. I mean, like for instance, Deconstruction Records. I learnt something tonight as well. You were telling me about the Felix.
Yeah, so Felix, which was on Deconstruction when it went massive back in the 90s. But Deconstruction got that off of Huge Records, because the Felix track
off of Huge Tunes.
So we might actually.
So I actually got to see the. Where is it? Have you got it handy?
Yeah, so it'll be. So they won.
See, he's better off doing this, because the reason is he knows where all the tracks are. So
there's all the Huge Tunes there.
There's the Huge Tunes. So I think this is the one that we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is, over here. Get over here, cameraman. Right, so this one here. And you were saying on Huge Tunes that originally Deconstruction.
Yeah. So that was released on Deconstruction Records. When it was first released back in the day, it was on Deconstruction. So Felix's the Stars album, and which was the follow-up to that track. But then there's obviously been so many other kind of remixes, because you never really had the import version of it as well.
That's right.
The Mars plastic version was amazing on that.
What was the one that was so commercial, and the the nightclub, was it Houston's remix or something like that? Yeah. But yeah, it's so. I mean, listen to the rave sound in the background on this.
Yeah, I know. Proper.
So, what other big tunes from Bonsai Records would you say were huge?
Oh, well, one of my favourites was the Orange Team, Cygnus X.
Cygnus. Yeah, I've mixed that a couple of times.
Listen
how this changes so many times.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the great things about this early day music and early stuff. It's all experimental.
Yeah, it's all new.
It doesn't matter where or what.
People just wanted to go out and have fun, enjoy themselves. You know? Yeah. Maybe there was a lot of water drunk during the days.
Yeah, a lot of water. A lot of water drunk.
But I think what I'll do is I've got one lined up on that side over there.
He's got another one lined up, people.
And this one is the full FFR Records, no good. And we'll get
the full, not the hula.
Also, you're thinking of this one here, possibly?
No, right. So, but is that no good? On FFR. So tell me, I know, what was one of your first FFR records?
Little Ray. I knew that was coming.
But it also, I'm sure they had East Side Beat on their label as well.
Yeah, so
Ride Like the Wind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're thinking possibly Dahul, Meet in the Love Parade. Not to be fooled, not to be mistaken.
Pete Haley, an Airwave on that?
Yeah.
And that was a 2001, and that's Uni Bonsai, Robert.
Yeah.
So it's in there on that there.
Yeah. United Bonsai.
The United Bonsai. So how was that? Was that licensed to Manifesto?
Again, yeah. So massive Tomorrowland track back in the day when it was originally starting. Meet in the Love Parade. I think it's still used. You know the tune. You know that
Kevin
one.
and Perry.
Yeah.
But that's no good. I'm no da fool. So, formerly known as Meet at the Blue Oyster Bar.
Yeah, you're here.
Is this the FFR one?
Hopefully my boxer shorts are not showing there. I do apologise if they're there.
Is that us?
Yes.
Straight away, kind of Detroit house.
Very clubby, yeah.
Yeah. Would you say no, a very European UK house?
Yep. 100%.
There you go. There's its sleeve. Shake, you shimmy. Shake, you shimmy.
So Limbo Records is obviously changed a bit over the years because, and that was the original Limbo.
Yeah. So this is a Limbo 23rd. This is a label. Oh, where are you? Where have you gone? Why am I having to keep doing this? But that was the Limbo logo and 23rd logo that I know. So is that the old logo? Give me, hold that now.
Yeah.
And is this the new stuff?
This is your new version. I'll take that down a notch.
What are these represses?
Yeah, no, these are
Brand new tracks.
Newer tracks are more as in. So obviously I've got this gem here, which is Gypsy's I Trance You.
Aye, and I can see it's in the specials.
Yeah.
The special.
Yeah.
The special folder.
Ready for Dead as well. 23rd. That's an absolute peach of a record. Massive builder. You would have probably heard that along at the tunnel back in the day. One of those tracks that just kept going and going and going. 3 different mixes. You had your New York mix, your Chicago mix, and your LA mix. Obviously very influenced by the American scene at that point, but again, it's an absolute monster.
I like these. I mean, there's some quality about the feel of these Limbo records as well.
Yeah, and see how you're seeing here. It's giving you an idea
of what it
peaking,
is.
Progression.
Love it. Absolutely. That's quite clever, Limbo. That is very clever.
Good, yep.
Yeah, quite impressed. Is that on all their new presses as well?
Yeah, which is brilliant, I think, because it obviously gives you a lot to work with. Because you're like that. Well, I know what I'm doing with that. So I'm going to go for. I'll take this record out so you don't see it. But that's an iconic label back in the day. Effective Records. Can you name me an absolute monster of a track on that?
I don't know, because it's no LA style. That's no what I'm.
It's one of the most iconic records.
Don't do this
from the 90s.
Don't do this.
You bought it. It was your purchase, not mine.
Moby. No.
Think orange cover with this guy's face on it.
Oh, right. Hang on. I tell you what it is. Oris, you love it. Dun.
It's an absolute anthem.
Give me a
I'll tell you what. So
I know what it is.
The version you bought is the best version, which is basically the naked mix.
Yeah, I know. Wait, because I was going to say Papua New Guinea, but it's the other one. It's the one, and then it had a vocal on it.
So then we released it with the vocal?
With the vocal. Give me just the first letter of
the actual title. Your wee camera's moved again, the cameraman guy.
Oh, camera back here. Right, back down here.
I put...
Passion got to core.
You got it?
Yeah, there you go.
So this track here is another absolute monster. It's not Got to Core's Passion, but I'm pretty sure you'll recognise it once you hear it. Hopefully I've got it lined up at the right speed.
That was hard, by the way, because remember, I've not been doing vinyl. I had a shot in here tonight, and the first thing I done was put up Red Monkey and C90 and David Forbes and Scanners. But to go back and remember all the vinyl that I used to pull out and play, I'm loving this, by the way. This is something special. Absolutely. It's a classic. Wait there.
Right. I love this so much back in the day, man. This was like 4 or 5 workers in.
That vinyl's needing fixed. Right. Yeah. Rockford Files or something like that, is it? No. Because Sexy Dancer and that was out at the time. Right?
Yep. You'd probably mix that after Rockford Files. And this
was just a Hilux. It's got that feel on it. You could mix that in on the dance floor, hands in the air, lights going, sweat coming after you. And
what did you think of that, the full one?
No.
Wasn't it you?
No. But it's a good bit of house, okay, kind of a good bit of deep house. And I suppose as a
follow-up, Top Hogs, Rock the House.
Rock that's what mate, I know that because I mix it all the time. And the vocals in it.
Amazing.
So after this one, we're going to take a wee video break, and we're going to let you hear a wee track, and then we'll come back with some more chit chat. But we'll let you do this one, and then we'll take a wee break. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you play that from start to finish, you're on it. It's a good 7 minutes.
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
7 minutes, right? For definite.
So you're in your absolute element doing this. And
I love it.
And what I said to you, I've got quite a good digital setup, left, right, and centre, computer, the decks. But I had a chance to come in here, and I'd said to DJRS, I says, I don't think I can do it. Do you know what? He left me alone for a wee while, and I had the best time of my life. It was great to actually have something tangible, to actually pick the vinyl up, flip it over, and pick what mix you want to play, and then play it.
And that to me is the amazing thing about the vinyl is because your main mix sometimes wasn't always the winner. Sometimes those flip tracks were you're like, Space Fillers. A Space Filler is 7 minutes long with absolute epic breakdowns, ups and downs. I love tracks like that.
And myself. Right, guys, we're going to go for a wee break. We'll be back right after this.
I care to with this one. I love fucking know you. I saw it goes, but it can't ignore big backs from my coming up here. Hey yo, we gon' walk in the motherfucking flamers. Hey yo, one time to the agency. It's 6 by your team, Eddie the Pinot, go! Chilling in the park, minding my zone, letting the treble ride smooth through my boombox tone. Just loud enough so people caught the groove right. A little flavor in the air, nothing but good vibes. Out the blue walks a lady I've been seeing. Maybe she was checking me or maybe disagreeing, but whatever, man, the moment felt blessed. My spirit calm, my heart sitting free from stress. Then a crew of fellas started acting wild, zipping on cheap brew and a troublemaker style. Throwing shade at my girl like they own the scene. Grabbing themselves and talking loud and obscene. I try to ignore it cause I know their ways. Liquor in the veins, anger in the haze. They see a couple chillin', feeling real good, and they wanna test another for the manhood. So they pick on me cause of my hairstyle too, and the bright loud colors in my outfit, boo. I'm a target cause my fashion ain't a fit, so they mock me like I'm some kind of misprint. Stay quiet, hope they walk on past, but they touch my girl, man, I cross the line fast. Why Lord, my brothers try to bait me, cause if I throw the first punch, they might have to break me. I'm just everyday people, yeah. You know, I'm everyday people, yeah. I'm just everyday people. Let us through, please, my friend. I said please, cause I don't wish harm on any man. But he kept pushing, and I ain't Ice Cube, but I had to drop the dude for being straight up rude. By then I was heated, couldn't let it slide. Took 3 or 4 cops to pull me off his side, and that's a tale y'all of a black man pushed. Acting out of character cause fools misunderstood. You see, I'm everyday people, yeah. I'm everyday people. You see, I'm everyday people.
The station that cares for the old. The Party Den, playing proper old school music for the jilted generations.
Old school rave and the NC fires the crowd into overdrive. Oh!
2, 3, 4. Hit it on the floor. Hit it on the floor. Hit it up. Put it. And put the needle on the record.
Here we go.
Right, you got it? Oh yeah, it's picking up the dial on that one as well, you see?
Yeah, so just have a half angle.
Do you want me to move over a bit?
No,
Yeah.
so that one there, all the audio from that will be running normal, but you'll see a few different that are all with the audio from this one here.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a quick puff and then do another puff of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So what you can do is look out your mixed
That's it,
couple
I've lined up the next one. I was just letting that play because I've never heard that. It's my first listen to that one and all. Because I remember folk could be quite rocky at times. Because remember they were producers.
What I've noticed when I've been sitting doing some AI remixes, Fluke, Left Field and Underworld are outrageous on their talent, on their early pioneering skills.
Yeah, they're proper musicians really, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not keen on that one. I mean, I suppose that first mix I could get away with, but I'm not a huge fan.
Right, so that was a good 20-minute wee video there, Robert, and that can be cut up. And as I say, this one here.
Yeah, I'm going to look at a few. Yeah, so I'll look at a couple of. I'll do.
Oh, you can just talk to that camera, then. That one up there.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll look at a few.
And I'll be back in a wee minute. You can tell that camera what you're up to as well.
Yep, I'll do that. So we're just looking for the cover of that track I just took off the turntable. But in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll get you a wee track. Again, another wee bargain. This is Death Before Disco. Again, priced at $4.99. Didn't have to pay $4.99 for it. I think I paid probably £2, £1.50. Because again, if you bundle these up, when you bundle them up, then you do get more of a discount. So it's yeah. Anyway, this is Death Before Disco Ministry, and it's the Exploding Plastic Inflatable Mix. nice thing you would like to talk about, because back in the day with promos, the pre-release, so this would get sent out to the DJ, and they get his promo copy, you can tell us a little bit that, and then in here, you get your pre-release. So back in the day, they used to send you, you're going to love this, and they would break it down, and they would say to the radio station, this is why you're going to like this, and the radio station would then make a decision what to do, and then you would basically have personal reaction, you would react to it, the chat that comes on, you put it in a chat, so that's how they documented it back in the day. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Absolutely. And that's the way to
I'm going to do a key and then go away. I'm going to just check the video on that.
This is an epic track, so we'll just move it forward a bit for you.
So, hopefully you enjoyed that wee track there. That was courtesy of the big man down here. But he's digging out some.
Yep, so we've got a wee selection again here. We've got, again, very iconic labels back in the day, so and some names that you'll recognise. So, and this, I thought this would be interesting. We've got that on the deck already, but so this is a pre-release. So this is 1991. So take yourself back.
Give the camera a zoom in. Put it up to the zoom in, right? So 1991.
It's a pre-release, but when it was sent out to the DJ or radio station, you would get your wee.
You show it to you.
Your wee description. So it would tell you, oh, you're going to love this, and it would give you a description of the track. Keep plugging this, blah blah blah, and then once it had been played, and for example, if it makes the chart on the radio station, then what would happen is the club DJ would basically write his wee summary of how it went down in the club. He would obviously give his reactions and so on, and then for the radio station, they would then send back whereabouts it is in their chart. So this is like 1991. This is before.
This is before internet. So is that what would happen if you were on somebody's promo list?
I mean, think about it on a when your chart was compiled and it was going out on Radio 1 on a Sunday night. All these wee bits of paper are flying back in by post. To all these.
Yeah, because there was no email, there was no. Just add it in the
and
forum.
And that's how they got a gauge on obviously sales as well, on the sales. But you also had, obviously, because the club scene was completely different. So the sales on the club scene, because these were all pre-releases.
So that form that he's actually holding up there, I don't know if you can see it. It's actually the chart return form, and it's titled artist, title, label, and 7-inch, 12-inch, or LP.
Yeah, and it just shows you this is how when you were listening to these kind of niche shows on Radio 1, I mean, it would have been through the night. They would have these underground charts on certain radio stations, and these forms were so important because it told the stations what was actually going down based on these summaries from the DJs that were actually playing the tracks back in the day.
And something I found interesting as well, so when you get white labels, you get the white labels, and you get promos, and it'll have the big word promo. Well, this one here actually tells you at the bottom that it's a pre-release, which is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna let's hear this one.
Yeah.
And this pre-release, what is it?
So this track is a man called Adam. So you probably know this name.
Oh, right. Was that anything to do with Gerald? No, a man called Gerald. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a man called Adam. So it would have been probably based on that type.
On that yeah, Guru Josh era.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
We'll get this on.
Right, let's have a listen.
Listen to that crackle.
You touch that screen, Robert, and then start it and press the red button. Right, so just touch it once, and then there we go.
So is I.
Aye.
So track's called I Want to Know. And just imagine yourself back in the day, this is playing on your radio station or in your club. And you're like, well, currently we're not doing too well. And then the bass comes in. It's not a bad track. What I'll do
let me ask them after we hear a wee bit of this, right? Keep that out, because I'm going to ask you, how would you market and what would you do there?
Yeah, so I mean, remember this is Digital Underground, so this is, it's not mainstream, it's basically like, it's 1991, remember? It's early dancing, club track.
Very Electribe 101 kind of idea. Paul Hardcastle. Yeah. Maybe a wee bit further on in Paul Hardcastle. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Indie.
Yeah.
Kind of Soup Dragony.
Yeah. I mean, because if you go back to 1991, Sunshine on a Rainy Day remixes. There was three of these back in the day. So I've got 3 different copies of it, 3 different versions of it, played through different pubs. I had obviously the popular 7-inch mix you heard on the radio. Sunshine on a Rainy Day.
Can you tell that I'm in heaven today? Do you know what? To me, I'm sorry. The producer of the Soup Dragons helped with that track.
So you could be right because Big Life. I'm pretty sure Soup Dragons may have been on Big Life, or I mean, because all these record labels are all interconnected.
Yeah, so it's got that Apple's Soup Dragons Primal Scream thing about it. It's absolutely.
And the interesting thing about the bootleg, when a bootleg came out, it was actually a big record company that was behind it. But because they couldn't gain permission off the other label, the bootleg was released
to test it.
Basically, yeah, and that's how
it had no comeback.
And it would have there would be like 200,000 copies of it there. So I mean, it's so I think we'll move on to obviously Paul Oakenfield, who's
right. Well, you can drop the vibes, and we can have a wee chat. What did you make of that? So before you do that, so let me go back to this wee list because this will be interesting. So what is the scoring for it?
So I mean, you've got to take yourself back to 1991. So that type of music is going to be completely new.
No, but it was new age. See the way they say back in the 80s and the early 70s, new age electro. Well, that was new age dance music.
Yeah.
That was early. You know, because we were still in baggy trousers and tie-dye hoodies at this point.
Yeah.
Listening to Happy Mondays and Stone Roses.
But I mean that particular track is classed as a cross between Azizi and Womack and Womack.
Is that right? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, keep plugging away with this Digital Underground, especially Digital Underground. It's a man called Adam. The track was called I Want to Know, which will be released on the 8th of April 1991. This 12 consists of an A-side and a B-side, 7 versions, version, and it's got a Dogs of Peace mix. And there's still a wee bit of programming and mixing to be done in it. But they were looking for DJs to basically try and mix it into their sets
and incorporate it.
Yeah, so I've got no idea. I've not been on YouTube to see how it done, or on Google to see how it actually done, whether it ever charted or not. I don't think it would have charted. 1991 was so competitive. It may have charted in the top 100, but definitely probably never made the top 40. But it would have been interesting.
Off the top of your head, I know you're better with dates than me, but what are you thinking? 1991. Give me the likes of what it was up against.
So I mean, 1991 is going to be up against.
Are we still with the Farm and stuff like that?
You definitely would have had the Farm, the Groovy Train, Soup Dragon, stuff like that.
Because it did come across quite independent.
Shaman's Progen 91,
right? Okay.
Moving Mountain. So we're starting. We're starting to move along. Hyperion would have been out there as well. Hyperion, what a track that is! Yeah, I love that track.
If you're feeling new sensation, that was the one I always remembered. It's Moving Any Mountain, Progen. But I was Hyperion, which was all the psychedelic video. Actually, I've been watching quite a lot of the Shaman on TikTok, believe it or not, a lot of the old videos.
So if you go, so 1991 has got the release of the U2's Uptown Baby album,
right?
And then that's when Paul Oakenfold and Steve Osborne are starting to get involved with U2. And then if you go a year on,
they've done that.
The Perfecto mix.
That was it, and you brought that in 12-inch, and he says, "What about this?" And I was like, "Look, it's U2. It's no techno," and look what happened.
It exploded.
Which coincidentally takes us on to Perfecto Records.
Yeah, so I mean, if we go on and have a wee quick look at...
We're just going to...
Because Perfecto had, again, they used different colours to kind of highlight the different types of music. So if we go to... So there was more of the kind of commercial side, which tracks you more than likely would have seen and bought probably from our price back in the day.
I know that says £2 on it, and that says £2.
Yeah,
and I see some of the labels here. It says HMV and all of that.
So, and then this is obviously more of the kind of housey, progressive, underground. This is your big club stuff.
That was the label that's on the record box.
Yeah,
that was on you. I mean, he's got many record boxes now.
And if you remember, Legend B originally was on, and so was Bulletproof is on Perfecto Records. But this is a re-release, or it would have been, it's possibly an import from, or that might have been the original before Perfecto basically picked it up and signed it off. Bulletproof, because that's.
Then there's a rare bit of vinyl, right, in the dance music. Because I would say if you hold that up and show the Perfecto badge, Mr. Oakenfold, I mean that was the iconic badge. So that's what I remember. This been on. Remember it being on that label, and was there no something as well? Hyperlogic, Legendary B, was that on Perfecto? Am I right, or was that?
Yeah, no, Hyper. Do you know what? I've actually got that.
I'll give you that. Legend B, Lost in Love, Paul James and Bulldozer remix.
Yeah, I think possibly we have. What's in here? Yeah, so I do have Hyperlogic Only Me, which was on that kind of...
No, right, so I think this was maybe a repressed remix, because it says 2000...
Yeah, so there you go. So more than likely it's been... because Perfecto kind of took a hiatus,
and he might have got a license to... I don't know what the story is there, but if you see that there, it's in 2001 in Bulletproof. But
remember Bulletproof done that track? They done on that track. I wasn't that keen on it. I'm trying to think what the Bulletproof track was.
Actually, I tell you what, I don't know if it's the Bees Night, but you let me hear one of the C90 Malaka Lee, David Forbes, and it had
yeah. That's what I was saying. So I thought that might have been.
It had Blackout on it. Blackout from Malaka Lee and oh my God, have you heard that? And then it's got the DJ tools.
So
sample.
I'm going to pick one of these Perfecto ones, which I think
is... Sorry, I cut you off in your middle. So you were telling me a story. You're moving on to the Perfecto. I mean, you were a big fan. You had the stickers.
Well, this is my favourite track. That's 9 minutes long. Obviously, I can't play 9 minutes because otherwise...
And what one's this?
This is Ascension. and someone.
Oh, Robert, I think did we not have this?
I've got the original, and
Aye.
I've still got the original.
Did this not come in another one of these kind of fold-out things?
Yeah, it did.
I'm sure it was Ascension. Oh. Includes Slacker remix.
So you probably know this. This is iconic. It's got Space Brothers style to it. I'm pretty sure the Space Brothers mix is the main mix on it. Remember it? Slacker mixes. Yeah, so there's a Space Brothers remix as well.
So, was there a producing project out at the time called Tilt?
Tilt, yeah.
Because they done a lot of them. Because I remember picking them up on 50p vinyls. You know, they were from records. So my guess is they weren't doing so well at the time.
Yeah. You remember this type of tune?
Oh, listen to this. A great see that I was really impressed with that story.
Yes, good.
Aye, and to have all the original, authentic documents.
Yeah,
you know,
I really
because
like that.
I mean, we were doing competitions and trying to get into the scene at that point, so we didn't know that was a thing. We didn't know that was a thing.
We just went to the record store and
we bought the records.
The guy's knocking us for all our money.
Aye.
So there's another iconic label, Manifesto.
Yeah, Portland, what a tune!
Remember that tune?
Absolutely, I remember it. I remember you having it. I mean, you were the one that was bringing all these tracks into the house.
It's one of my all-time favourites.
And the thing is, I was always wanting to do a Council Estate mixtape, so I was always needing the new tracks. And I used to say to myself, when is he heading up to Cairns so that I can get his vinyl out?
Yeah. And so that's a promo as well. That's Manifesto 1.
What one's that? Okay, wait. Guys, look. Logic, Don't Panic, Manifesto's first ever record.
And there's another couple as well. That's another promo copy.
Yeah, by the way, that's an absolute stunner. That one.
Yeah.
Well, we all know the Hula, right? Meter that I love parade. We showed you that earlier on. Here's something, the Club Family featuring Sybil. Sybil is in When I'm Good and Ready, Sybil. Wow, When I Fall in Love.
And there's another DJ promo of David Morales leading you.
And this is where he sticks his chin out and goes, no imitations, no replications, the original Dave Morales and the face, I'm needing you. Oh, what? It's actually DJ Promo 1? That's the first copy of this promo.
Yeah, it's an absolute belter. I love that track.
Here's my question on this, right, with this one. How far has that travelled?
It's been round the houses, I'm assuming.
Is this the original Needing You? Oh, are you kidding? Oh, it doesn't start. Oh, here we go.
What a tune that is.
Piano in this is just crazy.
It's beautiful. there's multiple versions on there, but that's the original.
This came from Chicago House. This came from that whole scene.
Yeah.
Because Detroit was doing the big deep cuts, and Chicago got in on it, and but I'm actually holding something really special. I don't know if you can the vinyl guys don't know. This is a DJ promo #1. So after it came off, the skeletons, you know, what do you call them, the masters.
Yep.
Once it came off, this is the first ever copy.
Yeah, that was one of the. I even though it's got a bit of staining on it. Surprise!
Yeah, because the last time I seen that on vinyl, it was blue and white Manifesto.
Yep, it would have been.
You know, it was like 2 tones. I think it was blue, 2 tones of blue.
And this company, I love the way the presentation was, because I've got a few of these tracks, mainly kind of trance, progressive house.
We'll come on to that in a wee second.
Yeah.
Right.
And again, I don't even know what the name of the track is. It's a promo. It's completely blank. No info inside. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's a belter actually. Oh, yeah. Pink and Balearic Islands.
Airscape, something like that.
Ibiza Dream.
Ibiza Night. We've got a belter on the way.
Well,
he did say he wasn't going to hammer the 9 minutes of Morales.
Yeah, I wanted to get this one because this is a promo copy as well.
Right.
Because we only really know it from one track. Just wait for a chance to get it across.
Oh. Right, well, I've actually cheated. If you're going to ask me to guess who it is, I'm going to say it's Alternati.
Yeah, because we only really know it from one song.
One song.
Yeah,
one song.
And obviously she's
what I will say straight away on this one, by the way, we're going to cut to a wee break in a couple of minutes. What I will say is very low frequency press.
Yeah.
No, it's you can hear the difference in audio quality.
And again, this must have been before she was famous, or it's when she was in a hiatus and she was coming back, because it's a 001 track as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that one you were showing me there in the presentation?
No, I've got that. I've got that.
Right.
Because we were heading down this Ibiza route, I've got 2 beautiful Ibiza tracks lined up.
Fantastic. Well, we are going to take a wee break, and we'll be back.
Coffee?
We're going to have a wee coffee, a fresh one. We're going to check on the football score, and then we'll be back. While we do that, here's a wee track for you. welcome back, troops. That was a lovely coffee, Robert, I must say. Thank you. That was very nice.
Get the professional mic back on.
Get the mic back on so that we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
So, yeah, I will.
Yeah, good.
You talk away. Aye. Hey, wait, we'll turn that microphone so it's. There we go.
Yeah.
Right, so where did we finish there? So
Alternati.
We done Alternati.
I mean, we were downstairs talking about other labels. I'm not sure even sure what
just a wee recap. Was that a promo, Robert?
Yeah, it was another promo, yeah.
And Basement Boys presents Alternati. I mean, you're free. that's what I would say.
I've got that, but I thought we'll play something else.
See that Deeper Love Missing You? Is that Pride? Is that the Pride Day?
No, it's her version of it. She does a version of it.
Aye, right. That was
so we were
fantastic. No, this one here we've got an absolute belter.
Yeah, so we're gonna put this one on here.
Let's see that. Show that off to the camera so you can see their presentation.
Packaging is always immaculate, or it was always immaculate.
Is that mainline?
Mainline, yeah. So and then you then have an additional sleeve which protects it. It's always card, and then we give you a title up
just
here.
Hold that up a wee bit so you can see that.
Yeah. So and then if you can see the way it slips inside, it's just maybe it's just me because I just like. It's
like a briefcase.
Yeah, it's just thingy. So this particular track is called Ibiza Dreams. And what have we got on this? Ibiza Dreams. We've got the original mix.
Sunblock and Lost Witness.
Yeah, Lost Witness.
Right,
so
okay.
I think we'll go for B1 then. We'll go for the B1 mix.
And
as you can see, it's well labelled because it's a promo again.
And it's number 40 off the white labels.
Yeah.
Number 40.
Nothing.
40.
Yeah. But
here we go. You can tell me what you think. I'm actually loving this, by the way. It's just all this authentic bits of wax pressed in the shape of records.
And what I have noticed, and a lot of the stuff that I'm picking out of whether it's on Discogs, it should start. I know what's happened here. So what's happened here is.
It's telling me.
There we go.
Oops, sorry, yeah.
So what a lot of DJs do with these records is, because they're white labels, they will put a bit of info on the white label when you're buying them. Like obviously, be buying them second hand or buying them from. They put info like mixed with such and such.
And 140 BPM or 120.
It's extremely handy. You know, but as I said, with this particular label, I love just the presentation of it. I feel like I'm getting great value for money, and I paid £2 for that.
And what you're getting there is two record sleeves. What you're getting there is two record sleeves, well protected as well.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think that's, see when I had a look at all the TTF 12 inches and their posters, how well kept, but that was something special that you were getting. It was wrapped up in a poster, and most of the people just put the posters up on their wall.
Yeah.
I was one of them, right? But
remember we had it on the door?
Oh, I know. I know, right? But also the fact that if you didn't put the posters in,
the amount of shows you can have just going through these guys' record labels. We were talking about Tony DeVitt earlier on,
right?
His record label Trade,
and his kicks as well. His kicks are, I mean, in the production side, they're notorious. You know that's a Tony DeVitt track.
Yeah, so many. You know,
so you were saying there about Tony DeVitt's label. Sorry, Robert, I cut you off.
Trade. Trade. Well, that Trade Records was the kind of label that he obviously. He put that label together for that type of hard house music. And you say like everything when you've seen the TVD remix, you're like, oh, that's going to be a belter. One of my favourite tracks of all time, Burning Up.
Yeah,
I just love that song.
We were talking about Hyperlogic. I know we've got Lost Witness on there, but we were talking about Hyperlogic, and I remember you having I think it was a double pack,
That was
but there was only one the Red Jerry mix. That was the only one that I would ever play out of them 12.
That's the Red Jerry mix that I've managed to get a hold of the Red Jerry mix again.
Right.
So I really like that.
But I suppose depends what scene, if it was the harder scene or the house scene, one of them mixes were going to, and so that's why they would press them so many. Well, you would get double vinyl, and everybody wanted can I remix that for you? Can I remix? And that's one of the things that I'm talking about remixing today, remixing with all the tools and all the production suites that we have and stuff like that. When you look back to these guys, they were on the basics and the incredible bits of vinyl that they've done, and they didn't all have home studios. I mean, a lot of them had to go to a studio or build these in their bedrooms actually on very simple form
another great
technology
label back in the day, which was tremendous for again, I suppose the kind of ravey style hard house. Reactivate, I loved some of the labels. I mean, GTO with Reactivate, Mrs. Woods, Joanna's absolute belter on that label.
Did you not show me that the night?
There's a Mrs. Woods, but it's on a different label.
Oh, was it? Right, okay. This in the background, very, very...
Nice bit of trance, eh?
Yeah, Balearic, definitely Balearic vibes. So what have we got coming up next?
So, another iconic label, EMPM.
I would say they were more housey commercial.
Yeah, so
club. I would say. Sorry,
I've got a gem, but we'll have this because it kind of blends nicely with this type of record. Because again, this is an absolute Ibiza anthem. This one.
I mean, guys, we are actually playing white labels here tonight. Promos, press releases. You know, you don't get this every single day, do you?
This is your lounge mix that's going to be on this one. They've got a few lounge tracks. I didn't realise they'd done so much.
Lounge are playing along with the Time Frequency and many more at the Rivergate next May, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, so Lounge are going to be on the lineup along with Sash and many, many more. So I think, is this a Lounge mix that you're dropping?
Yeah, this is Lounge.
Right, so Lounge...
This is DJ Manta and Holding On, and it just blends in with this Balearic Ibiza type style.
I think for me, Lounge, is it Follow Me? Follow?
Drifting?
No, Drifting. Was that no Vince DeMoore? They'd done Drifting?
Flotation,
so it was.
We've got that here as well.
Oh, have you? Aye. Silver record by any silver record cover?
Yeah, and I think quickly.
Oh, you've probably got it on a press release or something like that. Or these poor paupers that had to go out and buy off of the shops. Oh, listen to that. So that's Lounge.
Yeah. It's a picture track answer.
I love it. Holding on. See, so simple. There's no two verses, a big chorus, and an outro. It was just simple.
So this particular track was one of Pete Tong's. This is one of I can't remember when it was. Let's put it this way: Blue were a thing back in the day. Remember Blue, the band?
The boy band.
So I always remember having I remember hearing Blue on the radio, and I thought, I thought, let's get some decent music on, and I stuck on this Pete Tong sampler,
right?
And it had 5 or 6 tracks, and this was the final track.
Was that like a CD that M8 used to do?
Yeah, no, like I had it. Yeah, it was on Mixmag.
Mixmag. See, why don't they do that anymore? I mean, even put a wee USB stick.
USB stick would be amazing, yeah.
With some promos.
Yeah.
I love this, by the way. At the time, I don't really know that track. This is beautiful.
I told you something in it.
It says here, right? Now, I think it's always important. I think it's always important to look at all the licensing on it and stuff like that. It was licensed in 1999 to Alien Recordings, copyright sound. Oh, that's my battery. We'll get.
So we've got a bit of Cosmic Gate on the go here as well.
Right, okay.
A Cosmic Gate remix of 4 strings. And again, another iconic label, Nebula, released through Virgin. But Nebula is a very important label.
Oh! So, I think, to be honest, I think Beat 106 introduced me to 4 strings, and it was Tom Wilson when he was on Beat 106. But the minimalistic, there was a band called. There was a band called. Is that who that is? The minimalistic
vocal, yeah.
Right? I'm sure there was a band that had a track out. And they were called Minimalistic or something like that, or the track was called.
There might have been a lot of the minimalistic remixes.
I see Virgin's logo on that bit of vinyl there.
Remember the Time Frequency, Eternal Affairs, Somber Music, owned by Virgin Records.
Is that right?
Yeah, just like so when all these labels had because they didn't want to interfere with their big mainstream charty, poppy rock stars, they would have these wee sub-labels, and these would be labels that thingy. But I mean, some of these acts were on £1 million contracts because they were producing some great music.
I was talking to Stephen about Virgin, and we were talking about Virgin Cola and the story of what happened to Virgin Cola. Do you know that story?
No.
This is a belter, by the way. So Virgin Cola was starting to match Coca-Cola on sales,
right?
And Richard Branson went to New York, and they had like 30,000 Coca-Cola cans, and he drove over them with a tank to say that Virgin Cola was crushing Coca-Cola. But while he was over in America, in New York, Virgin Cola went round to all the wee local stores and says, here's 10 grand, here's 20 grand, go and buy your wife something. Don't worry about it, we're not asking for it. And they went round all the wee corner shops, giving them 10, 20 grand. But in the deal of taking that, there's something for your wife. Don't sell Virgin Cola in your stores. True story. And that's how Richard Branson's legs obviously got a wee bit bigger, too big for himself. And while he was over in New York trying to crush Coca-Cola, they were in the UK, tiny wee island, loads of shops, and went round the whole north, south, east, west, and told all the wee local corner shops, don't sell Virgin Cola. And they gave him a wee bung. There you go for no doing that. And that's how Virgin Cola died.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. That wasn't music related, by the way. Right, so we'll come back to another tune in a wee second. I'm just going to go and plug this into a wee charger there now.
You alright, aye? Are you still recording?
Aye.
Yeah, so I wanted to obviously other ways of artists getting promoted, like getting their vinyl out there and trying to stand out from the crowd. So if you notice with that particular one,
What have we got there?
nice and tasty.
Is this fell asleep or is it powered off? Nope. Okay. So that one's neat.
So that nice and tasty track is on blue vinyl.
On blue?
Blue vinyl, yeah, which is quite unusual.
Oh,
See
right.
it? Yeah.
A white label in blue vinyl?
Yeah. I'll just show you that off so you can see that. I shouldn't really do that, but.
Oh, was that a scratch?
No, we're okay.
Was that a scratch? Oh.
But nice blue vinyl, and that's nice and tasty.
A white label.
Nice and Tasty Records, #1.
Nice. Oh, so I mean, my fingers are. Do you know this is like going to the velour? Is that with that big with my white gloves and getting these bits of vinyl handed to you? So nice and tasty one.
Yeah.
It's a bit special, isn't it?
Yeah. So I mean, we'll stick that back on because that's quite.
It's quite a funky kind of.
I'll move it on to there's a nice wee break in this one as well. And breaks are so important to me.
I would say that's a nice progressive bit of house music.
I love a break.
Alright, wait, I go and sort of this other camera up here. Let's decided to take a break. You got a USB that I can plug this in or anything that I can plug that in? Is that
USB, you plug it into the computer if you want. There's 2 slots there on top.
I'll just stick it on that table. Where one camera did that one, that's my phone. It's deep.
Is it?
Aye, we've got a couple there. As I say, this wee one's doing alright over here. What one's this?
So this is another very popular label, Additive, and this is DJ Sandy.
Do you know what? That sounds dead Fatboy Slim.
It's actually a half decent track. I've got a few Additive ones now, and I'm actually quite impressed with the label.
Aye.
Yeah, because there's another one there. Oh, that's an absolute peach. You'll like that one, Furio. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this. So we get 2 additive records on here on the go.
We're one camera, didn't we? I'm just looking. I was just looking.
Yeah, so this I definitely know.
Same label.
Same label, yeah. So that's DJ Sandy, but this Burger Queen mix of Fuyo is an absolute belter. So we'll get when we get a chance to get that one in, we'll get it in.
Still rustling that mic. There we go. I'll put mine
Nice.
on as well. Horns free now. So it's deep house. Deep.
Yes.
Remember, no, I don't know. Is it because I always feel like I have to hold a mic? Anyway. Art school.
Yeah, yeah.
And we frowned at it, but we frowned at that deep kind of
Because it was so dark.
subliminal, yeah. But as you grow older, you learn to shut your eyes and feel the music, and actually.
Maybe a bit
Right,
fast.
so that's Heart of Asia.
Is it? This is before it get obviously commercialised by Watergate. Heart of Asia.
And
So
what's this?
Fuyo. This is the original.
Say that again.
Furyo. This is the Burger Queen mix.
Right, okay.
But again, you can see like labels.
Did you know that's what they sampled that from? Do-do-do-do-do. If you know who was originally behind the Heart of Asia, and
There's some Positiva Watergate, remember?
yeah, it was Watergate, and the producers who I know. There you go. So we are nearly at an hour, and we're nearly at our end of our second wee episode. But he's got loads and loads to go.
Oh, there's so much.
There's so much, and we're going to continue. But we're just looking at all the equipment and making sure that it's all going to stay alive. And let you see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hole in one, life's too short.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what version to go for. You want to pick a version?
Did you buy that one?
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, so that was one of the very first pieces of vinyl I bought because I love this track so much.
Right, because
Live at the Palace.
yeah, because I was going to say you brought another one, and I don't want a short dick, man.
Multiply Records.
Multiply Records, Big X, and ended up in a smash hit. Ended up in a huge anthem.
Can you remember?
Miss T? No.
Moose T was on. Moose T and Honey Honey was on Positiva.
Listen to that. Do-do-do-do-do.
Belter in it.
That's where they that's where Watergate sampled that from then. Definitely, that was out
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, I know, because there's so... I mean, come on guys, you've seen what I've had to deal with tonight. This is like me going into a candy shop and saying, don't touch anything, don't eat anything, because I need to pay for it.
I hate stores like that. When you're on holiday, every store says that.
Is that right?
You pick it up and break it, you need to pay for it.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah, I would have said that was on Positiva Records. Is that right? Watergate was on?
Positiva was on Watergate, yeah.
But Watergate was on Positiva.
Positiva,
Aye. But
Heart of
yeah.
Asia. Can you remember what big artist was on Multiply Records? We've got a trivia for you.
Red 5? No.
Red 5 is, I guess, a good one. Even bigger than Red 5 though.
Sash?
Yeah.
Sash?
Yeah.
And Ecuador!
Yeah.
They're at the World Cup, so that's going to be interesting.
Oh, is Ecuador at the World Cup?
What?
Is Ecuador at the World Cup?
Well, are they not?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I was trying to think of the
Yeah, I think Ecuador.
Colombia, Brazil,
No, I
Argentina.
I think Ecuador.
You could be right.
I think Ecuador actually won the actual the league
Did they,
phase,
aye?
because I was talking to Stephen the other night there. I was talking to Stephen and I says I follow, I follow South American football, and I says Brazil, I think, finished. The last time I looked at their league, they were 7th.
Were they?
And I think Ecuador won that. There we go. We're coming to the end of our wee adventure for tonight.
Yeah, it's great, absolutely tremendous. I've loved every minute.
We're exhausted because while we've been away in the cutscenes, we've been playing records and doing other things in the computer and all sorts. And it's pretty late now, to be honest.
Yeah.
So what we're finishing with?
We'll finish on a classic, huge tune.
Right. So we're going to do
Two
more,
and we'll finish on something that's an absolute cracker as well. Because we were talking about minimalistic.
Minimalistic.
Remix, so I've got this element.
And do you know what? I was telling him when he pulled this out. This was another one of Beat 106. They were heavily hammering Tilman Unraka, and they were playing at the same time minimalistic, and they kind of introduced us all to 4 strings over the Clyde. So this one's Direction Records, and it's On the Run, and Tilman record. There you go.
Yeah, it's a name from the past, eh? So, let's get you on the playlist here.
PPK's on this as well.
Yeah. But this is the minimalistic remix. And what would have happened over here, because we've been offline for a wee while, is possibly...
we were using a different audio system there to do other stuff.
Should, come on. live.
No, that's a good thing. There we go. It is a good thing.
So this is the minimalistic remix of On the Run by Tilman Unraka.
There you go.
We'll let this play for a little bit so you can enjoy a bit of it.
Yeah. Again, it's quite progressive.
Yeah,
what year are you saying?
This year is, we're going back, because this is when I started collecting the records again, this is one of the first ones I got.
Was it?
Yeah. So it's going back to, this is 23 years old. 2002.
You can't really argue with that.
I'm not going to play this one because I've got it all wrapped up. But again, it's another classic label for dance music. Gianfranco Bortolotti.
Remember that band I was telling you that the time frequency says, I want my music to sound like it's so much thicker and it's so much, there's just so much. Is that one of the ones that he's talking about? Capella, You Got to Know.
You Got to Know. It's an absolute belter. It's got an app.
Yeah, you've got the coffee mix. You've got 11 a.m. at the Trade mix. Trade, is that Trade Records?
No, it's
no.
So the mix on this one here is the extended club mix is brilliant. So Liam,
You Got to Know, You Make Me Feel.
Yeah.
That one, I love
classic.
it. Yeah.
But
yeah, well, I think we're nearly done on this one.
Yeah, so
it's nearly done, and that means that we're coming to our last bit of it. I know, you son of a gun. Is that where you're going to finish?
Well, it's just because he is my favourite remixer of all time.
Red Jerry.
Yeah.
I was looking at all the remixes there. But was it Red Jerry that done the Hyperlogic remix?
Yeah, that's that. I mean, there's so many, because when he does that Legend B mix as
Legend B,
Lost in the, I mean,
Lost in Love,
there's so many Red Jerry remixes. I mean, Red Jerry's. I mean, the Red Jerry remix on Felix here. That's his mix.
Was it?
Red Jerry mix.
Well, don't when you want.
Wizard of Sonic.
Wizard of Sonic, Red Jerry remix.
Classic, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right, so we are coming to an end, and we've got one more track to go.
It's a peach of a record, eh?
I love it. Right, we'll give the AI a wee run for his money. Right, on you go. You can go up there and control the camera. Right. Are you with us? Let's see. Cameraman. What about him?
I think we'll go for one more minute after it.
He says one more. He said Huge Tunes and Red Jerry was the last, but he's pulled a deconstruction out.
Yeah.
What have you pulled out?
It's a promo.
Oh, it's a promo. How delicate of putting it on the deck.
And it's amazing to think that these tracks still play so well after 30 odd years.
No, I know.
You know, it's just...
And when you say that, 10 years is a long time.
Yeah.
20 years is an incredible...
I know, you wouldn't own a piece of clothing for that length of time.
Never. Or a car, well, unless you're a collector and enthusiast.
Yeah, you only drive it now and again.
Aye.
Yeah.
But we've got one more to go after Red Jerry.
It's probably not the best one to finish on, but it was always one of those classic tracks because of Britpop and so on, you know. So
well, we will have. Do you know what? That AI, see that AI? See that gadget? Don't buy it. It's the worst ever, man. It just takes all your camera shots and thinks it knows what it's doing. But that is us.
Nice wee track to finish off with.
I'm trying to think. I mean, did you know bring in a deconstruction album, CD album?
Yeah, so I
had everything.
On it.
But that was after you collecting all the vinyls.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I mean, I did do that. That's it. So you probably the other mix. You probably know the other mix on the other side, but because this is the promo copy, this is the one that went out, and then other folks started mixing it. And deconstruction were quite poor with them. Because remember that was Kylie Minogue was on that label at one point.
I know. I remember you telling me that. And this is a promo.
Yeah.
So this would have been sent out to DJs and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite a slow start.
Yeah, you'll know once there's a bigger version to it done by the Piano Man and so on.
By Piano Man.
Yeah.
He's on my Facebook. I absolutely love Piano Man. He's actually signed a couple of new tracks and he put a couple of promos out. So, Piano Man, we're the guys that play the vinyl, or if you've got any digital stuff you want us to play for you, we will. Thanks for watching.
Hey, all you girls and boys.
Is it?
Alright. This is the kind of clubbing mix. But this is, I mean, before obviously all the remixes got a holiday. So this is just kind of basic version, original. And that's the A side, believe it or not.
That's the A side.
Yeah.
It's quite dull. It's quite. But there was a kind of Rockford Files version, more chunky. Big.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. I like this version.
Well, there's a different
one, isn't it?
Yeah. Get my handbag out. But no, deconstruction, there was huddles. I mean, on the floor, you get boys, them boys. You get Hindu Lover. We have got a tiny wee bit of video left.
Yeah.
So
it's been an absolute pleasure enjoying the music with my brother. Absolutely amazing.
And it's been brilliant doing vinyl tonight. Whatever you are doing with your weekend, have a good one. Last night's DJRS and Progressive show is over on Mixcloud, along with myself doing a wee bit of Just Glen and the party then. So catch us next time doing a wee bit of vinyl sessions. It's been absolute brilliant, and you take care of yourself. So you want to say a cheerio as well?
Yep.
Over and out.
Yep, over and out. See you all again next time. Loved it.
And tune in to next week.
Next week. Don't forget next week.
Tune
back
in
with the normal Party Den. It's all the W's on mixcloud.com/the Party Den.
Take it easy, guys.